Yo, what's good? Yeah, welcome back to Past the Six. I'm your host, JB. Join me as always, Tokyo Swift. What's good, bro?
What up, man? How you?
I'm good. We here. We back this week, like I said, for to rock out the year. We're gonna do this bi-weekly. But however, will be live next week for the Game Awards specifically. All this chaos and celebrity fanfare. I'm sure Anthony Mackie got something prepped for that. Like, but as always, man, appreciate Tokyo Swift. So basically what we're gonna do is, man, we're gonna run through the nominees for the Game Awards. We're gonna talk about some stuff. There's some stuff I feel like got snubbed, some stuff is overhyped, some franchises I'm tired of seeing. If you saw the show 2 weeks ago, you kind of know what I'm getting at with that. We both have a problem with a certain game and all its iterations being nominated what feels like every other year. But we'll get to that. Let's kick this one off with what games you're currently playing. I'm gonna start with you, man. For the last 2 weeks, what have you been playing?
It's pretty easy. Been playing pretty much just the same three games. Playing Civ 6. Waiting for Civ 7 to come out. City Skylines 2. Like it's actually starting to get a little bit better and more stable. It's still got a lot of problems in it, but it's still starting to get a little bit better. And I've been playing MLB The Show. I've decided that until the next one comes out, I'm gonna just play as long as I can, to see how far in throughout the career I can actually get. Because I noticed that I've been playing these games. It's just 2 or 3 seasons. Go to a new creative player or just drop the game entirely. So I want to see how far I can get and see what it's like to retire and all that and stuff like that and get into the Hall of Fame. So
Right.
because right now I'm in my fourth season. I'm in my fourth season. Technically my third full season. Yeah, because our rookie season was kind of like a half season. I came in after the All-Star break, and my third year I got hurt and I missed 60 games. I'm it was garbage. Apparently I broke my forearm diving back into first base. So I'm
What do you do in that case? Like it just simulates forward.
it just simulates straight through, simulates straight through. And I was kind of mad because we were because I'm playing with the Colorado Rockies. We were literally in first place in the division, up against the Dodgers,
Right.
in first place after the All-Star break. I got 40 home runs at the All-Star break. So I'm
Okay.
I'm on pace to shatter records. And then I get hurt, and then we end up falling 15 games behind the Dodgers, barely making into the playoffs just to get swept out of the wild card round. So I'm sick, man.
Damn.
So, yeah. I was sick about that. So this year we back with a vengeance, man. We in first place again, in September now. So I'm trying to win this title because because it's been a down year for everybody else in the National League. Besides ain't nobody gonna win 100 games. We people might not even win 90 games the way it's looking. So. Yeah, so it's a down year of it ain't national. So I'm if it's not going, we're not gonna win the chip this year. Then when are we gonna win? So
I didn't get that far in because what happens is I've been I'll restart it and keep playing different positions. Dude, you have to sign a contract eventually. They negotiate a contract and stuff like that.
Yeah. So basically, what after the first season, the way it goes is that you're technically you're not a free agent, you're under control, but you can't sign with anybody else. So
Right.
so you have to keep renewing contracts from year to year. I mean, you could negotiate instead of just every 1 year deal, I'll do a two-year deal depending on how you did. But they're not going to give you after your first year, you can hit 1,000 home runs. They're
They're
not
not gonna, yeah.
it's not like they're going to give you a monster contract straight up because they don't have to. Because
Right.
you're under club control I think for the first like 5 years. It's
Okay.
like no 6 years. So like yeah, you're in team control. So I mean, it don't matter what you do. Like you're not gonna get like that. That's why people was like, yo, why is Aaron Judge hitting 60 home runs and then like and only getting paid like 2 million a year. So like so. Yeah, so like so that's it. So I mean, so right now, so I'm gonna get to that second contract. Once I get the second contract, like I'm trying to get Otani money, man.
I
Like,
mean, I say that because I was about to ask. I was like, how long until you end up on the Dodgers? Like
no, I'm not because like because what I basically what I'm gonna do is that like because I the reason why I'm on the Rockies is because what was it, the show 21 I think it was like with Fernando Tatis on the cover. Yeah, it was like I was I got mad because I was playing for okay, go for the Yankees, blah blah, you know, and then I got traded to Texas. I was playing third base. I got traded to Texas because they wanted because the Yankees felt like they needed to keep Gio Urshela like over me. Like so I'm like, okay, slight it. Okay. I mean, like hindsight being 2020, we see how you see how that went. So I'm like, okay, cool. Made it to the league with Texas, one rookie of the year. I was like, yo, I don't want to play with Texas. Like, man, they garbage. So like they like okay, my agent traded like they forced a trade. Like we went to the Rockies. So like, you know what? I'm gonna play here. Screw it. Like and then and then we ended up winning the World Series. There, like you know what? I want to run that Magic back. So I'm like, so I specifically picked Colorado like this time. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna like stay the whole career there. Like unless they trade me. That's gonna be some bullshit. But I mean, they're like the way my stats are, man. I'm like, yo, there's not enough you need a Kings rant instant like for me right now because I'm only like I said it's a 2027 year. I'm only in my fourth season. I'm about to get this monster contract, so they better pay up. I mean, like because Lord knows they saving all the money because they ain't signing no big name free agents. So like the biggest name free agent they signed is like Joey Gallo. For a 1 year, $3 million contract, and Joey Gallo is trash, trash. Like
Byron Hurst said, "What up?
What up, man? Yo,
good,
he's
bro.
Big trash, man. This dude is batting like 100, like 180, like for the season. It's September. He's batting 180. I'm like, yo, you got to get this dude out of here. I pinch hit from him or something. Like send him down to the minors. Do something, man, because this dude, I can't watch him keep striking out while I'm standing on second base. Like I can't keep doing it.
All right, so what I've been playing is Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I played through part of the campaign now. I'm not completely done with it. Definitely enjoyed it. They did a good job with it. I actually like this game. Again, I keep saying it. I think this is the perfect year to take that year off because I think this game is more than enough to hold it down for this year and next year, to be honest. College Football 25, been playing that. What I do in that is basically I'll run Dynasty mode, but every year I'll take a new offer. So I'll go to like Miami and then I'll go to like Kentucky and then I'll go to whatever. Each year I'll just switch teams because it's different. I like the way they did that because you're trying to like, if you take a team like Florida State, it's pretty easy to get into that top 25, right? All you gotta do is win a few games and they at least rank you like 10 or 15, 20. But when you take a team like Kentucky, it's kind of hard to get in there. Or like, if you take a really whack team, you can go 11-0 and not get ranked at all. You might not get ranked until the second season. So it's kind of cool.
Which is whack.
Yeah, it is. It's just how college is. Like it's like that in real life too. So like, and then also Stalker 2, man. I finally waited all these years for it. I played it, and my verdict is kind of how I feel about a lot of games recently. It's all right. Like it's
not worth the hype.
Yeah, we kind of had this conversation a few weeks ago where it was like you wait for these games, these big budget games, and it's like it's not what you thought. You know what I mean? It's not as fun as you thought. And partially is because it's fatigue for waiting all these years, so your expectations get higher. But I just feel like we're not going to have that problem with Grand Theft Auto 6. So it's like there's no excuse. We've been waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 for a long time, but I feel like I'm still going to play it and enjoy it. Versus something like Stalker 2, right? Exactly. Where I'm like, I've been waiting forever. It got pushed back 3 years now, and I played it. I'm like, it's good. I'll play it through, but it's not like I can't wait to get home to play that game. So
It's disappointing.
yeah, it really is actually. So, but anyway, man, let's get to the crux of the show, man. Today, all we doing is going through this game award nominees. So I'm gonna pull this up, and we'll give our thoughts on it. You ready?
Let's go, man.
So, all right, let's see. Let's start this one off with the. We're gonna run through some categories quickly because like I said, I am live vote. I am gonna vote live based off what we all come. You know what I mean? We all give our thoughts on. So the first one is best esports team. You know anything about esports, Tokyo Swift?
So, I mean, I very rarely like follow because I know sometimes they be streaming the stuff like the actual tournaments and stuff like online, like on YouTube and stuff like that. So, like, and I'll stumble across every once in a while, but I don't really care. Like, it's like especially, yeah, I don't care, man. Like, it's like because I mean, especially because they playing games like Halo, I much rather just play myself than watch other people play it. So
I completely agree with you.
yeah.
So we got basically recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization, judged the most outstanding performance and conduct in 2024. So do you got to vote for this, or you want to?
I mean, like, yeah, like, 'cause honestly, I don't play any of these games. So, like,
Right.
I mean, I know League of Legends, Counter Strike, Dota, you know, stuff like that. I mean, like, I've heard of these games. I haven't played them. So, I mean, so I
Right.
literally have no idea. So I'm just picking, I mean, so I pick Gen G just because, like, the picture look cool, man. They look like they walk in the slow-mo ocean. So, yeah, so, like, I'm going to pick them.
All right, bet. All right, so I'm
And
gonna go ahead
see,
and vote for that.
and side note, this is why like the fan vote like doesn't count for much
Right,
because
exactly.
I just picked something based on the picture.
All
Like,
right. So next one we got Player's Voice. Which is your favorite game of the year? Player's Voice is 100% fan voted award across 3 rounds. The winner will be announced on December 12th at the Game Awards. So we got a bunch of games here: Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth, Call of Duty, Dragon Age, Final Fantasy. Basically, all the high games are here. You got to vote for this. I'll give this one.
I gotta ask why no Man's Sky is there. like why is No Man's Sky there? No Man's Sky came out 8 years ago. Like No Man's Sky is older than my child, man. Like it's I'm not sure why that's there. But like let me scrolling down. Like most of these games, honestly, I didn't play. So I mean, I feel like the only games that I did play was Hellblade 2. I technically started up Power World, so I mean,
Right.
I did play like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I did play like a Call of Duty. Yep. I mean, out of all of those, honestly, out of all of those, like me personally, if I had to pick with a gun in my head, because all the games that I play, because I haven't played all these games, honestly, I pick them like a dragon, man. Like those, because like those Yakuza games, like they walk a very fine line between being serious and being goofy. Like and this and it's fun because it's just a fun beat 'em up game, but with a cool story on the side. But it's like right now, it's like, I mean, if you just now get into the series, man, good luck, man, because it's basically like on some MCU type stuff where it's like there's like 15 games like before for this game, so it's like, yo, you don't know what's happening.
Absolutely. So for those, I got a few messages saying like there's something going on both, I guess, Facebook and YouTube, which is odd because they're 2 different companies where they can't comment. So for those out there, man, I appreciate y'all. I don't know what's going on. Now that I'm looking it up as we're live, I'm seeing a bunch of the same stuff of like other folks complaining about it on different channels and stuff like that. So appreciate it. Unfortunately, I can't. There's nothing that I can fix, but
that's crazy.
If you continue to check it out, we appreciate it. If you can comment, because I know we had one in there from Byron Hurd who said, "What up? What's good, bro?" But if you can, appreciate it. If not, no worries. If you just joined us, we're live voting right now. So we're going with Like a Dragon for player voice. Let's get to the next one. Let's see.
Yeah, it's
All
cool.
right.
Like if y'all can't comment, man, like we appreciate y'all, appreciate the effort, man. But just like I guess just leave the comments on the page, like and then we can walk through those like at the end of it, and
Absolutely.
then yeah, I mean like everything helps.
Best esport athlete. Esport athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2024, irrespective of games. I'm gonna take this one, man. I'm going with Faker because he's the only one up here I actually know. Like I
Okay,
actually know of. So
again,
sake of
this is
time, right.
why. This is why like they don't count. This is why they don't count for
All
nothing.
right. So let's go back here because this is actually the way they're doing this is weird. They want us to vote for game of the year first. We're gonna do that last, man. So now we got best esports game again. Counter Strike, Dota. I just like you, Tokyo Swift. I know of all these games. Uh, I personally don't care for any of these games you have, but just for the sake of best esports game, you got to vote.
Let's put Counter Strike 2, man. Like just because Counter Strike 2, it's like it's stood the test of time, man. This game is like I feel like a game is like 20 years old, man. Like
Right.
it's like not only that, man, but it's by Valve, and if we give Valve some love, then maybe they'll finally get around to making Left 4 Dead 3. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
All right, we got content creator of the year, streamer, content creator who's made an impact and positive impact on the community. We got Queso, Ilowan, Tech Gamers, Typical Gamer, and USADA Pecora. So it's funny. I know USADA from streaming MK. I forgot. I think I know Queso actually, but you got to vote for this one, man.
I mean, like, if they stream at MK, then let's go with MK, man. Like,
Got it.
I want to know who your main is, man.
Facts. All right, so let's move on. Most anticipated game. This one is a runaway. Although there is one. Actually, this is not as much of a runaway.
I mean, it
I saw
kind of.
folks say, I don't know, man. Because look,
I mean, it's all on preference. Like to be
right,
honest, like this. Honestly, there's no wrong answer to whatever you put here. I mean, like these all like it's just unfortunately for them, it's just a really stacked game, like a stacked category. Like it's. I mean, me personally, the game I'm going to look forward to most right now is I think the Ghost Yote, just because
right,
I mean like so Sucker Punch it seems to don't miss, especially with this series. It's going to be fire. They're going into a new region. If they're going to do anything like how they did with Ghost of Tsushima, like where like they covered the whole island. I mean, Yote, for people who don't know, if you're not up on your Japanese your Japanese geography, it's a volcano and basically in the middle of Hokkaido. Hokkaido is the most northern like main island of Japan, like gigantic island. So I'm like, so if you can go to everywhere, like, because there's no land barriers, like,
right,
so I mean, so it stands there with the reason you can travel all around that entire island, which means the game's gonna be massive. The game's gonna be like 10 times the size as the first game. So that would be super cool to see, man.
absolutely. But you got to go Grand Theft Auto 6, right?
I mean, it's the correct answer. You know, I don't say. You know what? I'm gonna say no. It's not like it was the correct answer 5 years ago or
right.
6 years ago. I mean, after that, it's like now it's like I'm not even anticipating. I'm like, yo, just give me the game already. Like it's like now it's like I'm not hyped for it. I'm like, look, just can you hurry up and just give it to me so I can play?
Let me ask you this, because I do you think Death Stranding 2, Ghost of
No,
Yotei,
like that's
Metroid Prime 4, and Monster Hunter Wilds all will combine to sell what GTA 6 sells? I think it
yeah,
possibly can,
yeah,
but it's
because
gonna be tough.
because I mean, it's not going to be right away. I mean, over its
Right.
lifespan, yeah. Because if Grand Theft Auto, like, if they taking this long for GTA 6 right now, and if it's going to sell that much, like don't think about GTA 7 our grandkids will be waiting for Grand Theft Auto 7. So like if it's as big as they say it is, like yeah, like we're not going to see that like anytime soon. It's going to be
Right.
it'll be on a PlayStation 10, like like yeah, I mean, like, don't think about this anytime soon, man. Because, but yeah, I mean, like I said, there's no wrong answers to this. Well,
I
actually,
agree with you there.
I would say Death Stranding. I don't care about that. Okay, but
Not a big
from what
fan base,
I
though.
it was a walking simulator. But but Metro Prime 4, that's tough, man. Tough. Like Metro Prime 4, people waiting for Metro Prime 4 is like just as hard. I want to say just as hard as they've been waiting for GTA 6. So
Dude, you think it's gonna? I mean, obviously, we'll place a vote for Grand Theft Auto 6, but do you think it's gonna be a launch title for the new Switch, or do you
I
think?
think I think it will. I think it will
Okay,
because like no, because I think it will because like it's getting to the point now. Is like, look, Nintendo's going to want to start doing some type of promotion for it, especially if they think they're going to come out next year. Now is the time to get people hyped for it, so that, and to get
right,
those pre-orders up. So I'm like, yeah, I think it will be because it's going to sell. Because like I said, everybody's been waiting for Metro Prime 4. So I mean that's the easy way to sell consoles.
right. Okay. All right. So Grand Theft Auto 6, it is. Let's move on. Next up, if you're just joining us, we're going through all the nominees of the Game Awards. I am live voting on behalf of Pastor Sticks based off what you say. If you can comment, put your answers in the comment, take them into consideration. Let's move on. Best adaptation, recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adopts a video game to another entertainment medium. We got Arcane, we got Fallout, we got Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, and Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft. So, best adaptation, I'm going to be honest, Tokyo Swift. Now, you may say I'm just a biased Sega fan. I really want to vote for Knuckles, man. I don't know if you watched it yet. It's on Paramount Plus. That show is actually like really good. It's silly, if you've seen the Sonic films and it's the same brand of comedy. I thought Idris Elba did a great job as Knuckles, voicing him. So that's my vote. But have you seen the others? Because I haven't. What's your thoughts on the others? If you have,
I mean, the correct answer is for Fallout. Like Fallout, because it's one of those like I've been saying it a long time. It's one of those games like the Last of Us is also like this. It's one of those games and series that would do very well as a TV show, an episodic TV show, multi-season episodic TV show, and it has like it was cool because the lore. I don't know how familiar you are with the lore of Fallout. The lore of Fallout is so deep that it's like, yo, there's endless amounts of stories that you can tell from it. Like it's like I mean, like honestly, like I would like to see more of what they do, and because really for this series, they didn't even I'm gonna start at the beginning for Fallout 1 and do stuff like that, or do a prequel and then lead up to it. This is all new material. This is all new material that's not been covered in games that is basically takes place after the last game. So so this is all brand new stuff. So I mean, so there's so that's how deep it is that like they literally have not even touched the lore. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's for all. I am very intrigued of the Yakuza series. Honestly, I didn't know that it came out. I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was out already. So right. I'm definitely going to check that out. I didn't know there was a Tomb Raider anime. It looks like, so I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Arcane, I know what the game is based off of. I don't play that game, so I didn't have any interest in watching it. So but yeah, for me, it's definitely Fallout.
I gotta go Knuckles, man. Only because, like I said,
It's
my Sega fandom, man. I'm a Sega fanboy. Like, at the end of the day, man. I'm telling you.
Honestly, I'm gonna say something to upset you. Knuckles is not an important enough character to have his own show or movie. Like it's not important enough, man. It's not important enough.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think coming off Sonic 2, they wanted to get them familiar with Knuckles so they can because obviously Sonic 3, which is in theaters, I think in a few weeks. Shadow makes his debut. So it's like I think they're trying to again build all like the main characters, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and now Shadow. So
Yeah, I mean, like
But
they're getting ready for the Smash cinematic universe, man.
right.
Like, yeah.
So we'll be nice and we'll go with Fallout. But shout out to Knuckles, man. If you got kids, watch it. I think they'll find it funny. Obviously, if you played the games, you'll definitely catch the references they make. All right, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Best multiplayer for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op, massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, which actually took the year by storm until Call of Duty dropped, and now everybody forgot about it. Super Mario Party Jamboree, which people are saying is the best Mario Party ever, which I haven't had a chance to play yet, but I feel like that's a steep statement. Tekken 8, which definitely took off in the beginning of the year, and then Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of going Call of Duty by default, only because like it's Tekken 8, like with me with Tekken, like it's cool at first and then it falls off quick as most fighting games. I have not had a chance to play Mario Party yet. Helldivers 2 actually didn't enjoy. So Call of Duty Black Ops 6 kind of wins by default for me. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I would go Call of Duty as well. Like I haven't played Mario Party yet. Helldivers 2 I haven't played because I guess they like that behind PS5. Like in Tekken, like I keep saying, like Tekken is a bad game. Tekken is a bad game, a bad franchise, a bad fighting game experience. So I'm like, I don't like. I never like Tekken. It was like, so I mean, it's like it's
Yo, you in
it,
Tekken
it
country
wasn't.
now, man. Like what you
I'm
talking
like,
about?
it
You
wouldn't
in
even. I
Tekken
wouldn't even.
country.
So what do you mean? I'm in Tekken country? Like
It's
it's
super
like
popular out there.
I mean, it's like Street Fighter is the popular out here. Like Tekken is not. Like it's like hell. I can go. I'll pick my laptop up. We can go down a block to the arcade. There's a dedicated area in the arcade for Street Fighter tournaments like that. Like
Right, I
that
got you.
is dedicated. Like this is all you can do here. It's like it's having Street Fighter tournament. So
All right, I
yeah,
got
it's
you.
like. Which is weird.
All
Like,
right.
I mean, like you would think that that would have came. Did Street Fighter 6 come out this year?
Last year.
Oh, it came out last year.
Yeah, it came out the same year as MK1. Yeah.
I thought it came out last year. Okay, whatever, man. But
Yeah.
still,
Let me
I
ask you
mean,
this
wait.
real quick, man.
No Man's Sky is nominated for stuff. I mean, why not?
Let me
Like,
ask you this because I really don't remember about Mario Party Jamboree. I've seen a lot of people saying like great game, best Mario Party ever, but they're saying obviously with the Joy-Con drift on the Switch, right, and its motion control, that it's like a lot of folks have gone out had to buy new Joy-Cons. Was the Wii remotes as expensive as the Joy-Cons are? Because they're still
no,
running
no,
at
like
about
no.
70 to 80.
Not even close. Not even close. Like to they were, and honestly, I mean, like people are still having Joy-Con drift because I mean, I haven't had a problem with Joy-Con drift since like I want to say 2020, 2021. Like it's like when they got the new generation of Joy-Cons that came out. I mean, knock on wood. I mean, but yeah, like it's
Right.
like I haven't had any experience with that. Like I thought we was over that.
So I
Like,
do now, but that's only because I still have my original Joy-Cons. Like
I have my
from
original
20.
Joy-Cons as well, but I got them sent in to Nintendo so they could fix that shit. Because
Okay, got you.
yeah.
All right, let's get to the next one. Best sports racing game. This is where I have my first problem, man. F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, and WWE 2K24. Where is college football 25, the highest selling sports game in a
Yeah.
long time? Like, how do
Yeah,
you not
see, like
even nominate it?
stuff like that is a big snub. Like it's like yeah, I mean it's because like you said, I mean if it sold that much, like obviously it was popular and it was a good game. Like I'm gonna start eliminating stuff right now because I mean like first of all like EA Sports FC is actually the only sports game that I played here this year, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not like the best one. So
Right.
that is not the best one. That's probably the worst one. I see. I don't really care for 2K anymore, man. It's kind of old now. It's the same thing over and over again.
Right.
Honestly, top spin, like I heard some good things about it, but then hearing good things about it, but then plus seeing the sales, just like, okay, hey, it's full price, now it's half price, now it's 30% off,
Right. Yep.
now it's 60% off, now it's 90% off. It's like, it's not really selling well, is it? But just because it's not selling well doesn't mean it's not a good game or anything like that. So I'm gonna vote top spin, just because I would just hope that they like make more tennis games.
I agree with you. I actually hope Top Spin 2K26 is good. My only problem with Top Spin 2K25, because I have played it, is the card system. It's like why? Like, yo, it does not need to be in there, bro. Like, it really does not. Like, it's just like it's a cash grab. Now, to be fair, obviously we know this is a microtransaction nightmare with 2K25. WWE 2K24 has a card system as well. I don't know about FC25. I haven't played it when
It's
it comes
whack.
to microtransactions.
It's not like there are some because they do the ultimate team thing, but so it's not as egregious as it is in 2K25. Like I don't think you can just go out and just buy all your stats, but
Right.
it's like, but yeah, like it's just not like when you think about it, like FIFA, like in football games, stuff like that. You play on a club level and on a continental level and on a world level, which means that you need your local leagues, you need your continental conferences and stuff like that, and you need the World Cup. The World Cup is not even in the game. It's called
Right.
something else. Like, so first of all, that's a big red flag.
Trash.
Second,
Yeah.
basically, unless you're playing as a European country, don't expect your team to be on the international compete on the international level. Like
Right.
it's just not there. I mean, like it's just like, and then even if they do get into like, because like I say, like in terms like an African team, like Ghana, like they have a national team. There's no African Cup, African League of Nations tournament. And then so it's basically you just play some qualifiers, get to the World Cup, and then that is it. You don't play like especially if you're like Euro, you don't play the Euro leagues, like and stuff, and like the Nations League Cup and stuff like that. So I mean, there's more. So it basically forces you into playing a European country, just so you can be able to play the game more. Like, and it's
Right.
like, and like there, I remember distinctly. Okay, I could play in this league, play in that league, play in this league, play in that league. Okay, now we get the World Cup coming up, stuff like that, like Euro Cup and stuff like that. I mean, the game is getting bigger, but the content is getting smaller. So,
Right.
so yeah, so I
That's
mean, there's less
trash.
stuff to do. Yeah, I mean, so it's trash. It's like because like I said, I mean, like that's the part about international football. Is like, yo, you're playing against the world, man, but you're not playing against the world.
Not in
You're
this
only
case.
playing. You're only
Right.
basically playing against Europe. So.
All right,
Uh,
let's try to get through the next few rapid fire. Best sim slash strategy. Best game focused on real time or turn based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Age of Mythology, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, or Unicorn Overlord. I've
Man,
heard a lot of
Lords.
good things about Unicorn Overlord. Have not had a chance to play it. I feel
Overlord
like
sound like an anime.
it
I
does.
watch it. I
It
watch it.
does. But have you heard of these games? Have you played any? Do you have a vote on this?
I haven't played any, but my vote is for Mandalore just because some of the content creators that I follow, sometimes they do play Mandalore, especially when City Skylines wasn't City Skylines,
Yeah.
they was like, all right,
Yeah.
look, I'm a switch to Mandalore,
Got you.
that's
All
why
right.
I'm familiar with that game.
All right. Let's move on. Best family for the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. I actually think this is going to be a tough one because I'm gonna be honest with you. Obviously, Mario Party Jamboree's out. Obviously, Zelda usually sweeps awards,
Hmm.
but Astrobot has been an insanely popular game. It's up for Game of the Year. And
But
Princess Peach Showtime has like this cult fan base that I so much so they already talked about making a sequel like that
I'm
fast.
gonna, I would pick the Mario Party, and I would pick the Mario Party just because they say the best family game, the best for family play. Astrobot, as far as I know, that's not a multiplayer game.
Right, it's a platform.
Is
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
yeah,
it's just a platform. I'm like, where so most like the whole family can play like Super Mario Party, like whereas the family just gather around watching one person play a game. So I mean, for a
that's a good
family
point.
style game, yeah, I would have to go with them.
Completely agree. That's a good point too. Best fighting game: Dragon Ball Z, Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, the entire thing. That's kind of crazy because it's like
Yeah,
7 games. Like
that's a bit loaded. That's a bit loaded.
right. Multiverses again, because remember it won the best fighting game last year. I'm sorry, the year before that. So Multiverses is here again, and
Yeah, because
Tekken
they got
8.
the pop up girls now,
Right. So
which is broken. Like, because I think they think it's like all three of them. I'm like, that is broken, man.
right. uh I've seen a lot of pushback on this because it's like, bro, how you gonna put all these classic games as one to battle the rest? I still think Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero is gonna win just because it had a lot of great fanfare this year.
I think so too. I think so too. I think it's like because there's been I've definitely been hearing like and it's like they've been like trying to revamp that those games stuff like that. I think that's going to do it. I can't pick Marvel's Capcom just because it's like you said, it's literally a bunch of games wearing a trench coat
Right.
masquerading like as one game and like and ain't none of them new. So like yeah,
Right.
so
All right. Next up, best RPG for the best game design with rich player character customization, progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. So we have the first arrival of Elden Ring's DLC. Final Fantasy 7, Rebirth. There we go again. Like a
yeah.
Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Fantasio.
I'm going a lot like a dragon, man, because it was like because like I said, it was a pretty good game. It was a cool game, like a cool story, fun game gameplay, and it's not a DLC, and it's not a remake of a remake of a remake. So yeah,
Right.
so that's like I'm definitely going with them.
All right, best RPG, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Let's move on. Best action adventure for the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Astrobots, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. I literally forgot that game dropped in January. Silent Hill 2. So here we go again with another game that's a blast from the past. Star Wars Outlaws and The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
I mean, I guess you got to go with Astrobot here. I mean, like
Right. I do agree.
Combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, that's literally what a platformer is. Like
So
I'm not really sure why they just didn't say that. Like so
I think Astrobot is gonna win. Like I said, now Ghost of Yota is gonna make it that's gonna be the one that make me to go out and purchase a PlayStation 5, right?
yeah.
However, because I do want to check it out. However, I will probably circle back around and get Astrobot. I played it for like literally like 10 minutes and it was kind of fun. Don't get me wrong. So but I do think they'll win here because I don't think it's gonna win Game of the Year. So I
Yeah.
think this is where they'll win. Next up, we got Best Action Game for the best game in action genre focused primarily on combat. Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. All these games have big fan bases. This is an interesting
I
one.
think I think Black Myth is gonna win. I think Black Myth is gonna win, like, cause like they got, even though I mean like, cause there definitely was some shadiness that happened like around its release. But yeah, but it's I think that it's like it's going to be the best game. Like, cause like for I hear it's the best story, the
I agree.
best like gameplay and stuff like that. People really seeing a lot. I get. I mean, Call of Duty was great. It was great this year, but it's called Call of Duty. It's on its course the same thing every year.
Right. Black Myth Wukong, best action game. Moving on. Best VR/AR. This one I feel like is the one that's gonna be a landslide. Tokyo Swift, but the best game experience in virtual and augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Arizona Sunshine, Asgard's Wrath, Batman: Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger, and Metro Awakening. This Batman game has been everywhere. Like,
Yeah, I think that's like it's going to be like, honestly, if anybody get, if any other games get any votes like that, then that would be impressive enough.
right? Absolutely. It's like
Yeah, 'cause
what Charlie Murphy said. It wasn't even close. It was a landslide victory. Like, all right, moving on. Best mobile game for the best playable on a mobile device. AFK Journey, Balatro, which I've again, this is another game that's like been everywhere lately for some reason. Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Wuthering
yeah.
Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. It's going to
I
come
mean,
down to these two games.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like Pokemon. People were like, they're all over this game and stuff like that. And it's funny because like people were like, yo, like that Misty trade like pack is like it's busted. So yeah, so like I think it's definitely gonna be that. I think people really like that. It's kind of like it's basically, I don't want to say it's as big as Pokemon Go was when it first dropped, but I mean it's kind of starting to like feel like it, where it's just like normal people, like random people are just like, oh, I'm gonna pick this up and start playing it.
Have you played Balatro? Because like, it's literally up for Game of the Year.
I never
Now, I
even
do
heard
agree.
of Atro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like
I
never even
think
heard of it.
Pokemon is going to win this particular category, but hand, I have a feeling Balatro legitimately might win game of the year. That's how crazy like the
I
groundswell the past few months has been insane.
honestly, like I'm saying, like I've literally never heard of it until I saw the list. I'm like, like okay, this is
Right.
news to me. This is news.
Best debut in indie game for the best debut game created by the new independent studio. Animal Well, Balatro again, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and the Plunky Squire. So for this one, honestly, I think this is where it may be even that last category. I feel like Balatro is going to start to pick up steam. I'm going to go with Balatro here. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played it myself, but again, everywhere I go, it's been talked about. Like again, I'm gonna go Balatro. But do you have a
I mean, like I would say based off like what I've seen and heard, like I would say Mandalores, but I mean, but yeah, like you said, I mean, like like Blatcher's like is nominated for Game of the Year, so they must know something that I don't. So
and then I know that's also been the thing with folks that they get upset. It's like if Balatro or Astrobot is nominated for Game of the Year, how can it not win its own category? And I understand that, but at the same time, that's never been how it works, right? Like the
yeah,
artists,
I mean,
yeah,
it
like
be like sometimes. It be like
right,
sometimes, like this, like I mean, like it happened like that in every award show. I mean, like think about
right,
like the Grand Emmys, a just because you didn't win the best rap album doesn't mean you're not the album of the year. So I mean,
right.
it be like sometimes.
Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Animal Well, Balatro again,
It's
Lorelei
gonna
and
be
the
that again.
Laser
Yeah.
Eyes, Neva and UFO 50. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to say Balatro because, like I said, I have heard of this one. Haven't played it though. Balatro, let's move on. A little rapid fire. Best community support. We know City Skylines 2 will not be winning.
Yeah, they're not gonna win that. Not gonna win that.
All right, recognize the games for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity in the game updates and patches. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky again.
I guess it got to be Fortnite. I mean, like it's they be out here consistently updating that game.
Insane,
Like,
yeah. I think now it's Patrick Mahomes was in the game. So like
yeah, I mean, like that game is like it's basically like that game is completely different like now than it was like for when it first dropped.
seriously, yeah, completely. Like best ongoing awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. I find it funny that Elden Ring is not even on here, being that it is DLC. Like, so we got
Kind of tell you something. Kind of
we
tell you
got
something.
Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. What you got for this?
I guess it got to be Fortnite again.
I agree. But Fortnite dropped what 10 years ago? No, am I bugging?
Think so. I think so.
This is crazy, man. All right, let's see what we got next. We're almost done. Games for impact for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I feel like we got the same vote here.
Well, what's your vote?
Life is Strange, double exposure.
I mean, I'm a fan of the game. I did play that game and finish it. I want to say I think I might have to go with Hellblade 2 actually like over.
Okay.
Just because a lot of people like they did not like like a lot of fans they did not like the double exposure. So
Why?
I feel like people because they like because like for the first time like I don't need like these spoilers, but for the first time in the series, your choices don't really matter as much.
Okay.
And like so, I mean, I get it has nothing to do with the what's name, but I mean, there was no real thought provoking or meanings or messages in the game. So I mean, like yeah,
Right.
so it's like I feel like it's just yeah. So
Give me like I said, Pornhub has the best mobile games. Yeah, I don't need to know what you out there playing, bro. I really don't need to know.
Like it's not safe for work. Yeah, I'm like, but yeah, like it's like because they basically use this game as a setup for future games stuff like that. They going full MCCU, man. I'm like literally, I dead ass expected like Nick Fury to show up in the credit scenes. That's how Avengers level the game. Like I mean, on some real like literally the end is like because her name is Max Caulfield. Yep. It's like literally at the end is Max Caulfield will return. I'm like, fam, is she in an end game too? Like, I'm like, yo, like this is I when I was looking at the end, I like, yo, I swore Nick Fury was coming out.
Yo, that is insane.
I was like, yo, it's what I'm telling you. I mean, and I get it. I get what they're trying to do. Yeah. And they're trying to like build towards the future. I get that, and I appreciate that. But for what the game is, and again the franchise is, you're obviously your choices don't mean anything because they want you to play like these other games. So like if it's everything up in the air, then like where are we gonna go with these other games?
You didn't play Hellblade 1, right?
No.
Did it throw you off at all like the whispering and the like, you know what I mean? Obviously her mental thoughts and stuff like that.
It was like it was jarring. It was jarring, yeah. But it was impactful. Like so, like well, game for impact. So yeah, but it was impactful and like just like just so like this is what people who have these type of mental illnesses go through. I mean, like the only reason why I didn't keep playing it is honestly because the game was too dark, not like not figuratively.
I know exactly what you mean. Literally,
I literally couldn't see because I mean I had to play the game. Obviously, it's not a game you play in front of your kids. So I was playing it during the daytime when they were at school. But with the sun, the glare and stuff like that, I couldn't see I couldn't see anything.
I know exactly what you mean. So, like it's like you have to play it in a pitch black room.
Yeah, I was like I couldn't see it. So I mean.
All right, next up, we got innovation and accessibility, recognizing software and hardware that is pushing a medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age, The Veilguard Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaw.
I had to go Call of Duty with this one, like I, because do go, I don't need them, but I do go through this accessibility thing to see what they have like that. They they have a lot of things out like to help people play, like which is great because like yeah, you should like be more inclusive and like trying to get everybody to play and with just with Xbox in general with their control pads like that to
Yes,
help
that's a good
people
point.
do things like that and because like I noticed because like they like especially like the colorblind modes I that's something I check like I'm not colorblind like myself but my wife is I usually check like that stuff like that just to see okay because she has a kind of a rare color. I mean, it's rare for women to be colorblind, like in general, but like she has a rare colorblindness on top of that. So when the games actually like accommodate they for that type of, I was like, okay, like that's I take no note of that. So.
Right. Okay. All right. Next up, we got Best Performance awarded to an individual for voice over acting, motion, and or performance capture. We got Brianna White as for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hannah Tele for Life is Strange Double Exposure, Humberly Gonzalez for Star Wars Outlaw, Luke Roberts for Silent Hill 2, and Melina Jurgens for Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga.
I had to go with Melina
I
because
would say I thought she did a great
yeah.
job. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great job. I'm like because like all those voices that you hear, like those are all hers. So it was like so she's like it's just her talking over herself, like and then like and I'm like yeah, like it was a good job. Like
Absolutely. Do you think Hellblade can become? I don't think it's a show. I think it'd be more of a film. Or do you think it'll be a better show than film?
It'd probably be a better movie. I don't think because I mean it's like it's not deep enough for like for a show. Because I mean you got to think about it. A TV show, you got to run that for at least like 8 to 12 episodes. I mean like it's not enough. It's not enough content. Like they were saying, like the game length was like maybe like 8 hours long max. So it's like yeah. So I mean like it's not enough content.
Game where Live looks at it, like the choose your star category. Yo, you good, bro? Like
yeah, like there's a lot. There's one of these things. It's like there's a lot of like hub comments, man. I'm like, yo, you good, fam? You good? Like, by the way, which one you gonna pick then? Like,
He said best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hellblade 2, Silent Hill 2.
Honestly, for me, it's got to be Hellblade 2 because like all the things that I just said. I mean, like, yeah, it's just like not only is there things going around in the background, but then you got to contend with like your own head, like in your own voices, and kind of see if you can drown that out. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Like say, like, hey, can you drown out all these extra voices in your head and complete the mission? Like, so it's like yeah, I'll definitely get that. Like, it's very that's very innovative. Like
especially when you play with headphones on. And like one comes from one side, and like literally you can hear the footsteps. Like, it's actually really good. I heard great things about Silent Hill 2 doing that again because obviously it's on the PS5. I haven't played it, but I've heard good things about it. But I completely agree on Hellblade. Game Reliable said, "Not Call of Duty." I'll tell you that audio is pure ass. All right, so we got a few for Hellblade 2, but we're getting towards the end now. So next up, we got Best Score in Music. For Outstanding Music, inclusive of score, original song, and licensed soundtrack. Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Refantazio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade.
This one I can't pick because I didn't play these games. So I didn't hear any music.
So me neither. I will say Metaphor Refantazio only because that is the only thing I've heard about that game. Is that like the soundtrack is crazy. Like, so let's go like that. Game Live Look is on one tonight. I don't know how he broke the mold. other folks can't comment, but he said that, but he can. Best
Ron
score is
Jeremy.
probably
I'm
Ron
like, is he
Jeremy.
still
Like, yo,
alive? Is he still alive?
he can't be alive. Like, all right. Best art direction. This is actually one of my favorite categories each year. For outstanding creative and/or technical achievement, artistic design, and animation. I talked about this a lot, man. I think this is like literally the key of gaming, what makes it look good. Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, Metaphor, Fantasio, and Neva.
The correct answer was none other crash treasure. Like
Ah,
it's actually a snub. It's a big snub. How that wasn't nominated. I knew it wasn't
right.
going to get nominated for game of the year, but I mean, come on, man. Like it's so. I mean, I don't know. Like pick something. Like,
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
yeah.
Astrobot. I think they play very well with colors, like similar to what I gave credit to Super Mario Wonder. Again, I think the game looks really good, man, and I know it's in house. You know what I mean? Sony owns it, but at the same time, I think they did a real good job with that. Although Black Myth does look great too. All right, moving on, man. Now we get into the heavy hitters. Best narrative. This is always a big one, man. For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game, obviously we always talk about stories in this game. We got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Fantasio, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. What do you got, Tokyo Swift?
Ooh, it's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna go with like a dragon, man. Because like I said,
Okay.
the story again, the lore behind these Yakuza games are very good. They're very deep. They're very well. I mean, this like I said, the gameplay could be like really cartoony at times, but the story and what's going on in the background is very good. Like it's very, very compelling. Like I said, I can see why they decided to make a TV show out
Right.
of it. So.
I agree with you, man. I think Hellblade 2, I think Hellblade 1 had one of the best stories I ever played. Hellblade 2, I feel like the story wasn't quite as good, but usually sequels aren't. So I'm not dragging it. I'm just saying, like, I think so. I actually agree with you. Final Fantasy 7, I heard good things about it, but again, I refuse to give it.
I
I
mean,
refuse, man.
we heard good things about it back in the '90s, man. So like
Best game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovative in game direction and design. Here we go: Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio. I'm actually going Metaphor again. I think from what I heard about this, actually no, I'm going Balatro because I refuse to believe that game's going to win the game of the year. But however, go ahead.
I think Black Myth is going to win this category.
Really?
I think Black Myth is going to win this category. Like it's like because like I said, like from like the things that I've seen, like the game looks great. The game looks cool. Like it's very fun to play. Like and it's like they have it's not the same old combat system that everybody's copying from from games or like the Spider-Man games.
Yes,
So I mean,
that
like,
is
yeah.
true.
So it's yeah. So
That's a good point.
I think they're gonna win.
That's a point. It's different. Like whereas most games, you hit X or you hit square.
Yeah, like
perform all
X
the moves.
X
Yeah.
XXY XXY
Right.
XXY parry XXY. Yeah, so it's like.
And last but not least, appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Tokyo Swift, we got Game of the Year, Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio. The same exact game. This is the big prize this year. It's funny. I've heard cases like from fans being made for every one of these games. Only one could win. Obviously, the controversy was over Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Elden Ring, especially because it is a DLC for a game that already won Game of the Year.
For me, already disqualified.
I agree with you. Actually,
they're disqualified. Elden Ring, that's a DLC. That. So we're not gonna acknowledge that at all. I don't like the fact that you can keep because I'm not gonna reward remake of a remake of a remake because it only encourages more remakes to be made. So like we're gonna put that to the side. I think personally that it's I think the only two answers are Astrobot and Black Myth. I think that Astrobot will win just over Black Myth, just because like I said, I think that confusion is going to come back to bite them. Like where it's like, oh yeah, it's going to be out for Xbox, and up until like the day of drop, it's like yeah, so it's just gone now, fam. So when you
Yeah.
do things like that, like you've already alienated like a significant portion of a potential fan base. I mean, I get it. Astrobot is a PS exclusive as well, but it was PS exclusive from jump.
From day one, right, right.
Yeah. So I mean, whereas like it was just kind of just like, oh hey, surprise, you're not getting it. I remember hearing about it and seeing the ads like pop up on my Xbox. Oh, Black Myth, okay, cool. So then I was like, isn't that games we come out? Like, let me look for it. I was like, okay, it's now Game Pass. It's not on the store. So I'm like, I searched for it. I was like, yo, it's not here at all. There's no mention of it. Yep. I'm like, yo, did I hallucinate that? So I'm like, so I go online, look it up. It's like, oh yeah, like hey, people like, oh hey, where is this game for Xbox? Where is that game? What happened?
Everyone's asking like the same thing.
So I'm like, yeah. So I think it's too much controversy right now. I think that's going to drag it down. And honestly, good, because like not saying like me, oh, I'm an Xbox guy, so screw Sony, because obviously I just picked the Sony exclusive to win, but like I feel like if that's how you start the your lifespan, like just coming in with full of controversy and betrayal and stuff like that, it's like nah, man, like it's no, like you can't be gaming.
So I actually think because of that, I think it's going to come down to Balatro, just the groundswell. It reminds me of when It Takes Two won. Like the groundswell towards the end of the year was just insane. However, I do agree with you though. I think Astrobot is going to win. I think every few years, I feel like we go back to like that platformer that wins it, right? Usually is Mario or Zelda with the open world, right? But I think this year, Astrobot, I think it's been consistent. Black Myth, like, it was popular and then it fell off, and you just gave great reasons as to why. I think there's too much controversy surrounding Elden Ring and Final Fantasy 7 and Metaphor. I feel like it's too niche to actually win Game of the Year. I could be wrong on that, but so I agree with you. I'm gonna go Astrobot. So that is it, man. So we voted for all. We voted for all the categories. We're all set. We will be streaming the Game Awards, but so obviously there will be no show next Tuesday, obviously, because it's the bi-weekly thing. However, we will be there next Thursday. Game Live Look, if you're with us, you're more than welcome to join as you did last year. I'm sure Anthony Mackie will be there. I'm sure Kojima will be there with whatever guest of honor he has. I'm curious to see, because the three of the people who presented last year, Arcane and stuff, they're not even around no more. So I'm very curious as to what happens this year. Tokyo, so I just want to get your guess. What's the estimated runtime this year for the Game Awards? Because last year, obviously,
it's still gonna be 3 hours. It's still gonna be
3 hours.
Like, which honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it just because of the time difference. But like, honestly, I'm not really sure which time it comes on. Like, and I'm definitely not waking up early for that. So, so yeah, so it's definitely not gonna stay early for that. Bro.
So Game Awards is, I'll let you know right now. It is December 12th at 7:30 p.m. It starts.
7:30 p.m. So 7:30 p.m. So that would be my time. It would be about 9:30 a.m. Okay, so yeah, so maybe I watch it too. Like
all right.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll put some stuff out about it. Thank y'all for joining us. For those, I do apologize about the comment issue on both YouTube and Facebook. Appreciate y'all though. As always, we'll be back next week as we stream the Game Awards, see if our picks actually win. I am going to screenshot this just so we have it. But Tokyo, so if you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, like, good looks for coming out and hanging with us. Yeah, sorry about not being able to comment, but like you said, like, you can always just leave comments like after, like on the video
Right.
afterwards. Leave them on the page, like, and we can talk to you and engage you in the chat like over there. So I mean, yeah, just keep supporting, man, and then we'll try to be better the next time.
Absolutely. We out. Peace.